are new to my channel, welcome. I am back to give you guys another spiritual message that I received from the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit really wanted me to talk about this because, this message, I feel like someone needs to hear this. I feel like this message is for someone. So if this message does not resonate for you, it just may not be for you. But if it does resonate with you, please, like, share, or subscribe if you haven't done so. So the spiritual message that I received from the Holy Spirit is that the enemy is mad. The enemy right now is really upset with you. And it's not because you did anything wrong, or it's not because you did anything, you know, bad. You didn't do anything bad, you didn't do anything wrong. It's just your light. Your light is like really bothering some spirits out here. And let me first say this, you know, in this world, there are good people and then there are bad people. There are good souls and then there are wicked souls. The type of souls that are very, very nasty, very disrespectful, just doesn't have a pure heart. And there are people like that. There are people in this world that are just very bad spirited. They don't have a good heart. They don't have a good soul. They don't know how to treat people with kindness and respect. They don't know the meaning of respect. And what I've what I've been seeing lately is that some people's characters are just very negative. Some people that come across my path and that come across my life, I see that um, they just are not. They're just not good people, and I can tell that by their character, by the way they treat me, by the way they treat others as well. I can tell that this individual does not have a pure heart, and they have a type of spirit that is attached to them. And I don't know what kind of spirit they have, because you can have all types of spirits. You can have a spirit of anger. You can have a spirit of jealousy. You can have a spirit of wicked, just doing wicked things to people, just not really caring about that individual, just don't really care about what you go through. They just want to see you down. They want to see you fail. They don't want anything good to happen for you. These individuals have a spirit attached to them, and that's why you have to be careful of the individuals that you allow into your space, because you don't know what kind of spirit they may bring to you or into your home. So you always want to be careful who you allow into your home as well, because a spirit that is attached to a person can bring any type of spirit into your home, which can cause chaos, distractions, and stress, and things like that. Sickness can even enter your home because that person brought a spirit into your home. So you always have to make sure that you cleanse your home. Always anoint your home with oil. Pray against these type of spirits that are entering your home, and also pray for you and your family, and just ask God to protect your home. But that's not just that part that I want to talk to you guys about. But what I heard from the Holy Spirit is that the enemy is really upset with you, not because you are blessed, not because you are anointed, not because you have a greatness in you, but it's because of your righteous doing. And what I mean by this is, if you are someone that is on top of your game, you are someone that is very responsible, you are someone that always handle your business. You make sure that you pay your bills on time. You make sure that your kids are fed. You make sure that your kids are, taken care of, and you make sure that your house is clean and your home is organized, and nothing is nothing seems out of normal or out of place. So if you are that type of person, and you are also the type of person that is a hard worker, you get up every morning, you go to work, you clock in, you clock out, you treat people respectfully, you you are very caring to others, especially at your job. You leave that, you just leave the stress at home. You don't bring that stress to work. You don't allow that stress to, get you to act out of character, because you know how to handle your attitude. You know how to treat people, and you know how to um, control yourself in public. And so, if you're that type of person, the enemy right now see just what type of person you are. The enemy knows that you are a hard worker. The enemy knows that you are very responsible. The enemy knows that you are very loving and kind, and you are about your business. Like, you don't have time for games. You don't have time to, to to waste your energy on the wrong things. And right now, the enemy is very upset and angry at you, because he knows that he can't get to you. The enemy knows that he can't stop you from your achievements. The enemy cannot even stop your blessings from coming to you. The enemy cannot stop that light that just keeps shining through you. And what the enemy is trying to do is, the enemy is trying to stop that from happening. He's trying to stop you from receiving your blessings. He's trying to stop you from, just having a mind of your own. The enemy is trying to stop you from having confidence in yourself, and having confidence, and just a bright soul. You have a pure soul. The enemy doesn't want that. He doesn't want you to have that. And so what the enemy will try to do is several things. Number one, the enemy will try to mess up what you have. The enemy would try to mess up your finances. He would try to bring bills on top of bills on top of bills, to get you to stress, to get you to, be to just bring stress in your life, because the enemy does not want you to have peace. So the enemy is going to always try to find things to that brings you stress. Okay, so if you are experiencing this in your life right now, if you are experiencing, bills coming from all direction, phone bill, light bill, KUB, cable, and bills that are just, stacking on top of each other, that is the enemy trying to bring stress into your life, because the enemy knows that you are very responsible. So what he's going to try to do is, he's going to try to, he's going to try to bring so much on you, like your plate is just full, and he wants to trip you up. He wants you to mess up. He wants you to basically lose what you worked so hard. And but you cannot allow the enemy to do that, okay? And if you are experiencing this in your life, just pray, okay? Pray to God, because God is your provider. God will handle your problems for you. Okay. He may not take away that problem, but he will give you, steps, and he will tell you what to do when you are experiencing these types of, spiritual warfare. And another thing that the enemy will try to do is use people. Okay. People are the number one thing, the number one puppets, or should I say portals, that the enemy loves to use. Okay, the enemy loves to use people. The enemy loves to use people that may be connected to you, the people that that are close to you, whether it is your family members, whether it is the people that you work with, whether it is your landlord, whether it is your daycare provider. It doesn't matter. That the enemy can use people to come against you and to, just to bring stress to you. And so if you are experiencing this, let me know, because everybody's situation is different. But if you are experiencing like threats from your landlord, if you are experiencing or receiving a letter from your landlord about, a issue, a small issue or a big issue, it could be about anything. That is the enemy. Okay, the enemy is using those people to bring chaos in your life. Um, the enemy is using people to basically give you rules that you have to follow. And if you don't obey by these rules, it can, cost you your home. It can cost you your stability and things like that. And so you always want to watch out for these, because the enemy will always use people, okay, to come against you and to bring headaches to you, because the enemy doesn't want you to have peace. Okay, the enemy wants to control your mind. He wants to control everything that you have. He wants to control your home. He wants to control your stability. He wants to control your money. And that's why the principalities in high places, like the elites, and I'm not going to say the name because you know who I'm talking about, the people that run this world and economically and you know, political powers and stuff like that. These people in high places, they want control, they want power. Okay, so they want to feel like they have all the power, and they basically want to control you. They want to control your life. They want to control your decision. They want to control your money. They want to control what you do with your time and energy. So that's why we basically are being slaved. We're slaves to this system, because this world is like a matrix. And that's what the enemy is doing. The enemy is using people to control us and to control what we do with our lives. So it's crazy, because in this time we're definitely living in the end times. And you know I don't know how many times I got to say this, but I'm gonna continue to talk about this because it's very important, and I want you to guys to realize these things is happening. And so we are living in the end times, so you just have to stay strong. Okay, stay battled. Okay, um, just make sure that you are, you have God's protection. Make sure that you pray. Continue to pray. Ask God for, assistance. Ask God to step in and help you with whatever you're going through. And I just want to encourage you guys that if you are experiencing, the enemy coming against you, if you are experiencing, spiritual attacks or spiritual warfare in your life, just, don't be afraid, because we're not supposed to fear Satan. The only one that we're supposed to fear is the 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 Father that is in heaven. And so, but God will always protect his people. He will always protect his children. and he's not going to allow the enemy to, you know, succeed. Okay, so just, you know, keep your head up and stay strong. And I hope that this message helped you. And until next time, I will see you on the next video. Peace.